Number 7, Cody Rhodes versus John Cena. The main event of night 2 and the main event of the entire weekend. The best way for me to describe this match, especially with the new information that The Rock gave us in terms of what went on with this. If you all are fans of Avatar and of course Mick Foley, you may remember there was a part where Mick Foley, or a character that Mick Foley portrayed, that made a parody of The Rock called the Boulder. And he has a very famous line, "The Boulder feels conflicted." And when it comes to me in this match, I feel conflicted as well. You see, what I really like about this match is what had to make me put it right here over those other matches. But then it's what I dislike about this match that made me couldn't put it any further than what it is. So it kind of falls right here in the middle. So in terms of what I like about this match, John Cena worked a more methodical style, obviously meaning to work slower. And I like that because it's so different than what we've seen out of John Cena before. Even when he's hitting like the 5 moves of dooms with the shoulder tackles and stuff like that, when the fireman carry and all that stuff and everything like that, it's one of those things where it's like, oh, okay, John Cena, he was intentionally slowing down and milking the crowd. And this match, I think more than anything, had the most heated. It felt big time. Fans were completely cheering, booing Cody, cheering Cena. Had a big fight feel through the whole match. And I thought that was fantastic. It was something that I wish more heat was on for a lot of the other matches when it came to this WrestleMania card. So I thought that was fantastic and everything. And you had Cody making his comebacks, and John Cena, he actually was a lot more not getting just beat up for the most part like he did in a lot of his Roman Reigns matches, and the fact he probably was beating up Cody Rhodes maybe a little too much in this match. So I really like that aspect of this match. But the part that I dislike, and the reason why most people are not liking this match at all, is the finish. Travis Scott's music hits, and when Travis Scott comes down, he makes this long, slow walk down that long WrestleMania aisle and gives Cody plenty of time to recover. And of course, in the end, while Cody does end up taking Travis Scott out of it, that's where you got to see Cena, where he ended up doing he take the turnbuckle off. And that's another thing I want to shout out to Geekdom 101 on his World of Geekdom channel. He brought up a good point how he would have loved to see Cena work more of a heel style in the match in terms of poking the eyes, basically doing low blows when the referee wasn't looking, basically doing all that type of stuff. And when you get to the end of the match, and I was on the No DQ Review Live talking about how if you go back to that Kevin Owens match with Cody Rhodes during Saturday night's main event, when the referee wasn't looking, he took that steel chair and boom, he hit Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes hit Kevin Owens with that. Did not give a care. He was giving Kevin Owens a piece of his own medicine. And when you get to this match, it's the same scenario, but this time John Cena's using the chair is the championship. And unlike Kevin Owens, we can all agree John Cena did Cody Rhodes in the story far worse, beating him up, bloody, jumping him with 3 other guys, basically him and, well, as 3 guys jumping him with him, Travis Scott, and The Rock, and more about The Rock to come later. So when you get to that part of it, you're like, man, Cody Rhodes should go in here and want to rip these guys apart. And I think they even start the match off with a collar and elbow tie up, which when the feud is heated, you just need to come on out swing, and that's what you need to get doing. And they don't do that in this match. And of course, Cody Rhodes, he takes the moral high ground. He's like, even though you did all that to me, Cena, I can't hit you with the championship, so I'll throw the title and turn my back on you. And then Cena takes advantage, low blow, and it basically gets the attitude adjustment and wins 1, 2, 3, gets his 17th title reign, which I do think is the right outcome. But man, wow, what a disappointment in terms of the way this was executed. Cody Rhodes was the man that beat John Cena. He beat Roman Reigns. It took 4 years for someone to finally beat Roman Reigns. And I'm thinking you're going to have to throw everything at the table to beat this guy. Like, say what you want to about Undertaker when he lost the streak to Brock Lesnar. Yeah, I know Brock Lesnar was part-time, and yeah, I wasn't so much of a fan of, as I myself wanted to see Brock Lesnar at least compete once every pay-per-view at the time. But one of the things that WWE did do is they booked Brock Lesnar very strong up until Goldberg beat him. But then even after that, it was like, I think eventually Roman that finally beat him at SummerSlam 2018. So it was a long stretch before just about anybody beat beat Brock Lesnar, and then you had to go all the way to 2019 for Seth Rollins to kind of be that new fresh person that was coming up, finally defeating him, getting that clean win. And when you look at something like that, it's like, okay, yeah, they justified why Brock Lesnar ended the streak. He was going to be someone tough to beat. Same thing with Kevin Owens. He had this awesome match with Stone Cold Steve Austin at WrestleMania 38, and Kevin Owens was booked strong after that, showing that, yeah, you went toe-to-toe with one of the all-time greats, and even though you lost, we're going to make that mean something. Here, man, I just think Cena was like that. You have John Cena beat Cody Rhodes like that? Yeah, I thought they could have done more with that in terms of that. And then, of course, this whole feud, The Rock not showing up. And if you've all heard by now, The Rock went on Pat McAfee and more stuff's come out about it. And honestly, I still stand what I was saying back on the No DQ review, is that if The Rock was not going to be a part of this, WWE should have said that. They should have had Cena go on the microphone and just simply say that, hey, you get nothing, and that means The Rock, or have The Rock send in some sort of video package with his phone or something and just say that the final boss's work is done here and John Cena will take it. If you set that expectations for the fans, then hey, we're not thinking about, oh, is The Rock gonna show up, is Travis Scott gonna show up? So that's another thing. You gave this match some unexpected, you distracted with The Rock. It distracted from what the focus should be, Cody and Cena, and I'm fine with that. Just say that The Rock's not gonna be there. So I think WWE really poorly handled this whole situation in terms of teasing The Rock. They should have made it right off the bat. It distracted from this, but nonetheless, we did get the big moment. It's going to be a historic moment. We'll always remember it. You know, Undertaker and Brock Lesnar wasn't the best match at WrestleMania 30, but we always remember the streak ending. I don't think this is going to, this is not going to go down as the best main event ever, obviously, but we're always going to remember John Cena winning his 17th world title reign. So I had to put it in the middle for that one. All right, in the chat, Gino says, I said in my review, Cena wrestled poorly on purpose to show fans that 5 moves of doom actually are entertaining. Good point. Yeah, I like Cena's performance. That's why I had to put it here, at least in the middle and everything.